Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought I would film a chit chat get ready with me, or just a get ready with me on my new Sephora VIB products and some other new products that I have picked up. I told you guys that I was going to do this in my haul video of all the stuff that I picked up at the VIB sale. First, I'm just going to go ahead and moisturize my face with my e.l.f. Daily Hydration moisturizer. Today it's actually really gloomy out. It's just been like raining, and it has been like decently warm, but today it's only like in the, I think, mid to lower 60s today. So it's like I don't even want to leave the house, but I need to go to the grocery store later today. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced hangoverX face primer. This is the replenishing face primer. This is like a first impression as well, because some of the stuff I haven't used yet. I've used some of it already, but this was like one of the things I hadn't used yet. And it smells good. It doesn't have like a really strong scent to it, and it feels very hydrating on the skin. I know whenever I tested this out on the back of my hand, it just felt like a lotion, like a really moisturizing lotion. I was so excited to get this. Is the Your Skin But Better CC Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream plus Anti-Aging Hydrating Serum, and this is SPF 50. And like I said, this was by It Cosmetics. I had to get the light. I wanted to get fair, but they were sold out of it, so I had to get light. It is just maybe like a half a shade too dark for me, but I can make it work right now since it is summertime, or it's not summertime yet, but it's getting closer to summertime. So I have used this like once before. I used it like the other day whenever I went to work. It had really great coverage. It is a very, very dewy though. And yesterday I applied it with my Sigma flat kabuki brush, the F80. So I'm just gonna use that again today to blend that in, because I really liked the way that this brush worked yesterday. But this stuff, this CC cream, like it has a nice smell to it. It's not real strong, and it's really easy to blend out. I do feel like it may oxidize just slightly. Like I feel like it has gotten a little bit darker on my skin right there. So that's why I think fair would probably work a little better. So I'm gonna have to pick fair up sometime soon. But the finish on this is so nice. Like it's good, like it's a good buildable CC cream. And I mean, this is basically like a foundation. I mean, it's so good, but it doesn't look heavy at all. It looks so nice on the skin. For my under eye concealer, I think I'm just gonna go in with my my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Light. It's a little darker than Ivory. I usually use Ivory, but since this foundation, or I mean the CC cream, is a little, you know, darker than what I would normally use, I don't want to use too light of a concealer, or, you know, it's just going to be too brightening for what I want. So I'm just putting it right here. And I'm going to take just a little bit of this concealer and put it right down my nose. And then I'm just going to go in with my Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86. And I'm just going to pat this concealer in. But yeah, today is Thursday, and I'm finally on my new schedule. If you guys were watching my vlogs whenever I was posting those a couple weeks back, I like told you guys that I was gonna switch to a different department at my work, and I was gonna be on a different schedule. And so I'm finally in that new department, and I'm on my new schedule now. So my off days now are Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So it's really nice that I have all my off days together, because they were broken up before. Like before, I had Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays off, which was nice, but I kind of like how all my days are together, which I was a little hesitant to go to this shift just because I was gonna have to work Sunday, and I like to go to church, but my church has a Saturday night service, so I can still go to church on Saturday night. I haven't been setting my under eye concealer much lately, and I've been enjoying the way that that looks. I found recently, whenever I was setting my under eye concealer, it was just looking really dry, and I felt like it was emphasizing, not that it was settling in my wrinkles, but I think because it was making my under eyes look a little dry, it was like you know, emphasizing the wrinkles. Not because it was settling, but just because it was dry looking. I picked up the original formula Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. And I know I've had some of you guys recommend this powder to me, and I know that this is like a long time like favorite of some people. This stuff has been around like forever. And I know some people don't like this because it has a kind of a strange smell to it. But so far, I've been enjoying it. I wouldn't say that I like it better than my L'Oreal powder, but I have been enjoying this. So, and this is just in translucent. I don't know if they make it in other shades or not. And I'm just using my e.l.f. powder brush to pat this in. I think my mom used to use this back in the day because I recognize the scent of this powder. But I guess maybe they make it in other shades because, I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't just say translucent, but I don't know, maybe translucent's the only shade they make in it. So you guys will have to let me know. So I'm just patting that in. And that does kind of help to tone down some of the dewiness of that CC cream, but it will definitely, the dewiness will definitely shine through a little bit later. So this is not like a mattifying type of powder, but it's got like that traditional poofy thing in there. I'm gonna go in with my Nars Laguna bronzer to bronze. I've really been enjoying this bronzer again, and I actually should have picked another one of these up whenever I, you know, got stuff from the Sephora VIB sale, but I really wasn't thinking. And I'm just gonna use this Real Techniques buffing brush and just buff this in. Tomorrow, my really good friend Brittany and I, we're gonna go kayaking. So hopefully if the weather holds up and gets where it's not so cold and rainy, we're gonna go kayaking, which I'm so excited about that. She bought a couple of kayaks like a couple of years ago. And so usually like in the summer and stuff, we like to go kayaking. Though before I was on a different schedule than her, so it was really hard for me to do a lot of things with her. So I'm really looking forward to that tomorrow. So that should be a lot of fun. What are like your favorite things to do in the summer and spring, like outdoorsy things? Like I said, I love the kayak. I actually really like to hike, even though Josh isn't like big on hiking. Brittany is, so maybe I'll be able to hike with her more. I just love doing outdoorsy stuff. I mean, you guys know that I love archery. I'm not really big into fishing and stuff like that. That's just a little too boring for me. And I cannot wait to go to the pool this year. It's gonna be so much fun. For my blush today, I think I'm gonna go in with Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I used this yesterday for the first time in a while, and I just loved it. I mean, this is one of my all-time favorite blushes. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that here on my cheeks. For my highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder. And like I told you guys, I picked this up at the Sephora VIB sale. I told you guys that in my haul. I really liked this yesterday. It just looks, it's one of those types of highlights. It's not matte, but you can just go in with like a really light hand and it looks so natural. Or you can like go in with a heavy hand or like build it up and it looks more intense, but it does not look chunky at all. It is so, so pretty. Like, I know Makeup by Tiffany D, she like raves about this, and that was one of the reasons why I want to pick this up, because she loves it so much. I was debating about this one and the new Too Faced ones, the ones that are like the heart shaped, but I don't know. I just knew that this was like really, really good, or I had heard it was really, really good, so I really wanted to try it. So, and I'm loving it so much so far. I feel like I just said that weird. So far, I'm loving it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I totally forgot to do those. I would have normally have done those right after I did my foundation, but oh well. I'm just gonna go in with my L'Oreal, what is this? I can never remember the name of this because it's rubbed off. Like if I turn it like this, I can see the lettering a little bit, but it's just the Brow Stylist Prep and Shape Pro Kit. And this is in medium to deep. I've kind of gotten back into just using this and not my brow pencil. I like go in my phases with this stuff. So I'm just going to go in with the wax side first and just lightly go through my brows. I already need to pluck my brows again. So I'm going next week, which by the time, well, I probably won't have my hair cut yet, but next week, which is the week that you guys are gonna see this video, I'm gonna go and get my hair cut, and I've just been debating still what I wanna do with it. But I'm definitely going shorter with my hair. I just haven't decided. I'm sorry if this is getting out of focus or anything. I haven't decided exactly how short I wanna go yet with it. But I do know I want to go shorter. I'm not going to color it or anything this time. I just want to get my hair back into like a healthy state, because I just feel like my hair's been through so many processes of having it light and dark, and I try to lighten it again. And now I'm just going to go in with the powder that, you know, I just want to give my hair a break for a little bit and just kind of, you know, let my natural grow out. Plus it's cheaper for me, you know, to not get it colored. It gets expensive, you know, getting your hair done all the time. So just lightly going in with that powder and just filling in. And then here in the front, I just kind of go in with the leftovers. And then I'm just gonna go back with a little spoolie and just brush through my brows. I feel like I'm whispering. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds outside my window. I've told you guys that before, that I have a tree and a window like right next, well, a tree outside my window, and birds, you know, always are chirping and they always sound really pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with my Essence Make Me Brow. And what I've been doing lately is like the tip on this, it always gets a lot of product and sometimes I'll get it through my brow. So I'll just take like a tissue and just like dot the end of it off onto the tissue so it gets like that excess, you know, product off of there. Because sometimes if you don't do that, it'll just like put a big glob of it like right in the front of your brows, and it just messes everything up. But I've still been enjoying this product so much. It's basically replaced my Benefit Gimme Brow. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Brow Precise Brow Highlighter, and I'm just gonna highlight underneath my brows. Still been loving this thing so much. Such a great product. And then I'm just going in with this Sigma P86 Precision Tapered Brush, and I'm just gonna blend that concealer out. I'm gonna go ahead and put my primer down, and this is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Minor Sin. And this stuff is so pretty. I told you guys I was gonna compare this to this, so I'm just gonna do that real quick so you guys can see the difference. But the Maybelline, this is the Master Prime in, I think, yeah, Prime plus Illuminate. And it is like a shimmery primer. And then this is Minor Sin. So Minor Sin is not quite as shimmery. Well, I don't know. It is still pretty shimmery. I felt like yesterday when I used this stuff on my eyelids, it wasn't quite as shimmery as this stuff is. Like, they are a little different. Hopefully you can see. This is more, I guess, champagne-like, and this is a little bit more rosy. This is the Maybelline one in Prime plus Illuminate, and this is in Minor Sin from Urban Decay. And I like how it has the doe foot applicator. I don't know if they've changed all of their primer potions like that, but I don't know if you guys remember, like back in the day, you just like squeezed it out of the tube. So, I mean, it's been forever since I've picked up a bunch of high-end stuff, so you guys know I'm mostly like drugstore, so. But hopefully you can see on the lids that like once you get this Minor Sin down, it is not as like shimmery as that Maybelline one. Like, cause I've used that Maybelline one before in some tutorials. So hopefully if you all have seen those tutorials, you can tell a difference. But I guess like if, you know, between this and that, if you wanted to save money, I would say just get the Maybelline one. it will probably be slightly a little bit more shimmery than Mannerson. So I don't know, maybe this Maybelline one is closer to just the regular Sin primer. Because Mannerson is supposed to be like a little less intense than Sin. So that's what that looks like there. Yesterday when I wore my makeup to work, that's what I did, like for my eyes. But since I did pick up, well, my mom actually bought this for me. It was so sweet of her. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And I know that, like, I just love smelling it. I know that some people think it stinks, and I know this has been out for a while. People rave about it and all that stuff. This is actually the first time that I'm going to use it. I haven't like swatched it yet or done anything with it. And I'm actually filming this get ready with me before I filmed the haul video. You guys will have to let me know if you want to see some other tutorials with this. I know that some of you guys might not because, you know, it's high end and whatnot, and I'm mostly drugstore, but I know some of you guys will appreciate, you know, some tutorials with this. So let me zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm doing. I know a lot of you guys like it when I zoom in to do tutorials, so. I'm just using my Sigma E55 shading brush. And I'm just gonna pat this color, which this is just peachy on the first part of my eyelid. And this color is so pretty. It's so intense. It's really, really pretty. I really like it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Candied Peach with that same brush. Now, I actually just wiped it off on a tissue, but I probably could have just flipped the brush over. Okay, yeah, this color is so pretty. I feel like this pairs so nice with the Luminoso blush by Milani. Oh my gosh, like I can tell that I'm just gonna love this palette so much, like so much more than the chocolate bar palettes, just because I really like these colors. These are like some of my favorite type of colors. These corally peachy colors, so beautiful. And then I'm gonna get a little bit more of this Candied Peach on the tip of this brush, and I'm just going to lightly brush that here on the lower lash line. Kind of blend that a little more. I feel like this is the perfect summer eyeshadow palette. I mean, I have to say that so far, like these two colors, I'm really impressed by this. Like, it's been a while that I've bought like a high-end palette that I've really, really liked, like first impression wise, and this is definitely one of those palettes. I think I'm gonna go in with Puree. Sorry, I probably wasn't even showing you guys these up close, but that was the one, just peachy was what I put in the first half. Candied, is it Candied or Candid? Yeah, Candied Peach. I put that on the last half, and now I'm gonna go in with Puree. And I'm just gonna blend that here in the crease. Like, I'm so impressed by these eyeshadows and this palette. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, my camera's having issues focusing right now. But I'm just getting some of that on the brush. And then I'm just gonna brush that here in the inner corner. And that color is definitely a little like darker than what I thought it was gonna be. Like, it definitely has more of like those peachy undertones to it. So that color is definitely deceptive when you see it in the palette, but it looks really pretty with this eye combo. This eyeshadow is just too beautiful to put liner on top of it, so I'm not gonna do that today. But I am gonna go in with the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. And like I showed you guys in that haul, like this is that special limited edition packaging. Like, it's the same formula as their normal, you know, Lights Camera Lashes mascara, but this packaging is to die for. It is beautiful, it's like unicorns. So yeah, I'm just gonna use that as my mascara. And then once this mascara dries, I'm actually gonna go in with my heated up eyelash curler to curl my lashes up. And I'll show you guys how I'm gonna go about doing that once this mascara dries. Okay, so my little eyelash trick. So you need your blow dryer and your metal eyelash curler. I have an in-depth video about this that I filmed several years ago, so I'll link that video down below in case you're, you know, a little bit more curious about stuff. So yeah, sorry, it's gonna be really loud, but basically you turn your blow dryer on. And you just heat your metal eyelash curler up. And then I just usually test it out like on the back of my hand, or sometimes like right here, the very base of my chin, to make sure it's not too hot. And then this is what my lashes look like before, so you guys can see the difference. So then I just put on my lashes and just kind of hold it there until it cools down. And as long as you know, let your mascara completely dry. You shouldn't have any issues with it pulling any lashes out or anything like that. I never do. I used to do my lashes like this all the time, but I've kind of gotten away from it. But now I'm kind of getting back into it again since I got this mascara. And then you just take it off. And as you can see, like the lashes like stand up more. So it's just like a different look. Like it makes your lashes look longer and fuller. And if you have lashes like me that have a hard time like staying curled up all day, this little trick with heating it up will keep your lashes curled all day long. And also the other trick with this is to put the mascara on before, because I have done that. Like before I put my mascara on, heated this up, curl my lashes, and that does help a little bit. But the mascara, because it is wet, like it kind of makes your lashes fall a little bit. So this is just like my trick to get them to stay put like all day and stay curled. I'm gonna do that here to the other side. And I know it looks weird whenever you first take the eyelash curler off, like it looks like it's really pulling the lashes, but it isn't. So yeah, that's what it looks like once they're both, you know, curled in. I'm just gonna go in with a light coat of this on my lower lashes. The last step to this look is the lips. And like I showed you guys in the haul, I picked up the, I feel like my head's getting cut off. Scoot down a little bit. I picked up the Lancome lip liner in Ideal. So I'm just gonna line my lips with this, and then I'll go in with my lipstick. Sorry, my chair's all squeaky. That bird is really just singing its little heart out. It's always so relaxing when I'm in here doing my makeup and the birds are out there singing. It's just so relaxing. I mean, it's relaxing for me anyway, like putting on makeup, but that's just extra relaxing. And then I'm just gonna take the little brush side and just kind of lightly brush that into my lips. Just so it gives more of like a ombre kind of faded look. But I really have been enjoying this lip liner. It lasts for a long time on the lips, and this color is just so perfect. I picked up two new Rimmel lipsticks, which these aren't new, but they're new to me. And I'm going to use the one in Summer Angel. And I'm just gonna put that over top. And this is like a very metallic finish lipstick, so if you're not into that, you probably won't like this, but I've just been really into that metallic sort of lip look lately. And then I'm just gonna take these clips out of my hair. And then that is this makeup look completed. So I hope that you guys did enjoy like this chatty or chit chat get ready with me. If you guys did, please give this video a thumbs up so I know to continue to do my get ready with me videos. And I hope that you guys are having a great week or a great start to your week, because I'm planning on posting this video on Monday. So I hope that you guys are having a great Monday, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.